Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. In this video we're going to be looking at this, which is the Boss Pocket GT. Now Boss have sent me one of these to review and it's a great little unit. It's really versatile for what it is, and the sounds that you can get out of it are pretty impressive. There's quite a few videos already out explaining all the features of the Pocket GT. I'm not going to go into it in these two videos. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to create a high gain sound from scratch, and in the next video I'm going to explain how to create a clean sound using the Pocket GT. I've got the Pocket GT connected via USB, and all the sounds that you're going to hear during this video are all going to be from the USB out. This is the same sound as if you're going to be plugging headphones into the Pocket GT, or if you're going to be taking a mini jack out and going into your interface. Now I've gone down to patch 91, which is an empty patch, and that sounds like this. That's a really nice clean sound, and Boss have given you like a really nice building block to start from. Now one of the things that I really like about the Pocket GT is the way that you can pick up these effects blocks and you can literally move them wherever you want. I'm going to be using the first effects block in a minute, but first of all let's dial in the sound that I want. We're going for a high gain sound here, so I'm going to click on the preamp type and I'm going to scroll down until I get to MS 1959 1 and 2. Now off the bat that sounds like this. So that's a really nice martially sort of sound. Now I'm going to turn the gain up as we want like a higher gain sort of sound. Let's bring it up to about 100. I'm going to bring the bass back just a little bit, turn the middle up a little bit, and the treble up just a little bit as well. If I'm creating a lead sound, I like to have a little bit of presence in there, so I'm just going to bring up the presence just a little bit. And that's going to help the guitar cut through. As you can see here, this bright control is greyed out. Now that's usable on some of the other amps, so we're not going to be worrying about that in this video. I'm going to leave the level where it is, and I'm going to leave the SP type, which is the speaker type, on original. Now I really like the sound of the reverb we've got, so I'm not going to change that. But if I click on the reverb, as you can see here, if I click on the type setting, we can choose between ambience, room, hall, a couple of halls, plate, spring, modulate and delay. Now I'm going to keep it on plate, and I'm quite happy with the sound as it is. But one thing I'd like to do is to bring some delay in. So if I click on the delay block, let's turn that on. The standard delay is a mono delay. It sounds like this. But if I click on the type and change it to pan, right now you hear we've got this stereo delay. If you've watched any of my other videos on the Katana or the Boss GT1000, you'll know that I like to bring back the high cut on the delay so it doesn't interfere with the guitar sound. So let's bring back the high cut to about 3K. So as you can now hear, the delay is duller than the guitar signal. And I just want a little bit more of the effect, so let's just bring up the effects level ever so slightly. Okay, so there's the basic sound. Now I'm going to click on Effects 1, and I'm going to bring a compressor in, and let's change the type to the light compressor. And that's just going to smooth the peaks going into the front of the amp, and it really does make a difference to the feel of the amp as well. Now one of the things you might have noticed is there's quite a lot of low frequencies coming through. So I'm going to pick up Effects 2 and I'm going to drag it just before the amp. And let's turn that on. I'm going to click on the effects type and I'm going to bring in parametric EQ. What I'd like to do with this is just to tame a frequency about 160 Hertz. So I'm going to use my low mids and I'm going to bring the frequency back to 160. I'm going to turn up the Q as I only really want to be affecting around those frequencies and just bring back the low mid gain a bit. Lastly, I just want to add a little bit of high frequency after the amp. So I'm going to click on the master and I'm just going to turn the high gain up by +2. It's a really sensitive EQ, so that's all you need. Join me in the next video where we're going to be looking at how to set up a clean sound using the Boss Pocket GT. I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of that. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.